So you're going to mediation and you want to know what is the best way to set yourself up for success, or to put it a different way, what's the worst way to set yourself up for failure? Hi, my name is Carl Birkhead. I'm an attorney with Worth Law Office in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've been practicing family and criminal law for 8 years now, and I want to help you make law easy by just talking a little bit about the do's and, more importantly, the don'ts for mediation. Okay, so here are the do's. First, do show up prepared. Here's what I mean by show up prepared. You want to show up knowing exactly what you're hoping to get out of the mediation. And I'm not talking about just your wish list of everything that you want to get out of the case. That's great. That's a great starting point. You know, my opening offer is always just everything that my client ever wants to hopefully get plus $10. Like, just everything. But you got to understand, you're not going to get everything when you go to mediation. That's kind of the whole point of mediation. I was reading in a book once, and I can't remember where, but there was a quote that said, "A good negotiation is one in which nobody leaves happy." And that's kind of true. You're not going to get everything that you want in mediation, but you're going to get more than you potentially get if you go to trial and lose everything. That's why we do these things, to see if there's some give and take. So if you're going to show up prepared, don't just show up with your wish list. Show up knowing what you're willing to concede, what you're willing to sacrifice, what you're willing to let go of in order to get a resolution worked out. So what this means is, let's say you're going to a divorce mediation and you want the house, the car, the kids, the pool, all of the furniture, $20,000 in alimony plus spousal support plus his 401k. That's great. Ask for all of that. I mean, you'll never get it if you don't ask for it. But just understand you're not going to get all of it. The second thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you have spoken with your attorney and y'all are on the same page about what the goal is. Is the goal to settle, or is the goal to just check the box off so that way you can go to trial? You don't want to go into a mediation with your attorney thinking that you're really going to be like trying to get this thing settled and get real close, when you're sitting here thinking, yeah, there's no way I'm going to settle this. We're going to go to trial. This is just a formality. Make sure you and your lawyer are on the same page. What you don't want to do, you don't want to, in my personal preference, you don't want to be in the same room with the other side. The reason why is because people are never exactly feeling exactly friendly and cheerful towards the other side of litigation. So if you got both parties in the same room, it's a powder keg. It's ready to explode. You want to have them in separate rooms so that way it's just you and your lawyer and the mediator, and then them and their lawyer and the mediator. It's going to take a little bit longer this way, but it's worth it because it helps you maintain your cool, helps you maintain your composure, so that way you can think clearly and make rational decisions about what you are or are not willing to settle to. The second thing is, don't be disrespectful. I don't care if the opposing side actually kicked your puppy. I don't care if they punched your mother in the face. When you're at mediation, you don't call names, you don't raise your voice, you don't act inappropriately in any way, shape, or form. Be respectful, always. It's just a common sense thing, guys, but more than that, you're most likely going to be able to get something done and get something resolved if you are acting and behaving respectfully towards everyone that you're with, the mediator, your attorney, their attorney, even the opposing side. This is a time where you're really going to get more flies with honey than with vinegar. So if you have questions about this, or you're really not sure like what to expect in mediation, go ahead and give me a call. I really want to help you out with this. We'll sit down, we'll chat about it, and we'll get a game plan put together for you. My name is Carl Birkhead. I'm with Worth Law Office, and I want to help you make law easy. Thank you.